Good morning, everyone. This is Father Matthew Kozlowski, Assistant Rector at St. Mary's Episcopal Church in Stuart, Florida. I'm recording this on Wednesday, December 5th, and tomorrow is Thursday, December 6th, which is the Feast of St. Nicholas. Now, of course, here in America, we have Santa Claus as the person that brings gifts on Christmas. But if you look at the word Santa Claus, Santa is not his first name. Santa means saint. And Claus sounds like the German Klaus, which of course is simply German for Nicholas. So our Santa Claus is actually St. Nicholas, and it's an opportunity for us then today to look at who St. Nicholas was. Well, he lived all the way back in the 300s. This was in the Roman Empire days. He was a bishop that was at the Council of Nicaea. We know that historically, but apart from that, we don't know a ton about his life. He's called the patron saint of children and the patron saint of sailors. And there is one legend that has particularly kind of caught on about him, and I thought I'd tell you that story today. St. Nicholas lived in a town, and there was a family that lived close to him who was of modest means. Now, they had 3 daughters. One of the traditions in this culture was that for a daughter to be married, the family needed to provide a dowry, a sum of money. Well, being a family of modest means, they had no way of raising this dowry. So on the night before the eldest daughter turned of age to be married, St. Nicholas crept by the window of the family's house and took a small bag of money and tossed it through the window. Well, the next day, the mother and father found the money in the bag, and they were, of course, overjoyed, knowing that they would be able to have this dowry to marry off their eldest daughter. As I said, they had 3 daughters, and so a couple of years went by, and the next daughter was coming of age to be married. And so sure enough, on the night before her birthday, Nicholas once again crept by their window in the dead of night, took a little bag of gold coins and tossed it through the window. And again, the same thing happened the next morning. The family found it, they were overjoyed, but started to get very curious as to who this anonymous patron was. They wanted to be able to thank this person for their generosity. Well, as the story goes, the youngest daughter then, a few years later, it was her birthday eve, and the family was ready this time. They hid inside the house in the dark right by the window, expecting the money to come through so that they could run out and say thank you to the person that had given it. But St. Nicholas was a step ahead of them. He came along and saw them crouching by the window, and so instead of throwing the money through, he walked around to the outside of the house, to the back, crawled up on top of the roof, and dropped the bag of gold coins down through the chimney. And the family found it the next day and again was overjoyed. So it reminds us during this season that giving, it comes from this Christ-like piece of us. We know that Jesus Christ gave not just a bag of coins for us, he gave everything. He gave his whole life for us, for you and for me. And if we can capture a small part of that, the ability to step outside of ourselves and give generously, well, that's a way we can keep St. Nicholas and his spirit alive. Happy St. Nicholas Day. Signing off from St. Mary's Episcopal Church. This is Father Matthew Kozlowski. Peace be with you.